Hi, I'm Jason Mars, and it's an absolute delight to have the honor of welcoming you to the Spark AI program. So this is a program that I've created with Denise with great expectations and great enthusiasm to be able to bring to everyone, you guys, an 8-week program that's going to empower you to build cutting edge software technologies, cutting edge products, cutting edge artificial intelligence innovations, and then to take that into the market in a way where you can create benefit for the world by solving meaningful problems and important problems that is valued globally, right? And potentially create prosperity for yourself, right? Create a new means of generating revenue. If you look at the top companies in the world, and we'll look at this in the first day, I'm going to show you a slide that's going to blow your mind. There's about, I don't know, 7 companies that generate over $1 trillion US dollars of revenue. And of these companies, most of them are technology companies, and most of them are technology companies that started with websites, right? Like Facebook. Facebook is almost $1 trillion. And it's a website. An 18-year-old person with no world experience really was in college and created a website for something that he wanted for himself, and then took that to market in a way that now it's generating $1 trillion a year. I mean, Amazon is a website that sold books and a website that sold products. Google is a website. I mean, it's a little bit more of a challenging website to create, but it's a website that helped people find information on the internet. And much of the foundation of the things that are generating economic activity is in the software technology realm. And so in this 8-week program, we will be going through soup to nuts all of the tooling you need to both think like an innovator and also have the tools and techniques of creating innovations as you conjure them with your imagination. So at the end of this program, you will have what's necessary to be the next Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk or Bill Gates or the founders of Spotify and all that stuff, right? And the thing is, it's very important to understand, and this is what's really important. This is why we are putting everything we have into this. We're putting everything we have into the creation of this program and the delivery of this program is so that it's based on the insight that what it takes to create and to do and have impact, change the world and generate that economic prosperity, what it takes with technology is know-how and attitude. That's it, right? You need a little bit of access. You need access to a computer and the internet and know-how and attitude, and you can change the world, right? If you learn how to learn, you can change the world from anywhere on the planet. And if you look at Spotify is not in Silicon Valley. Like there's this misconception that if you want to do something massive, oh, you got to be in the Valley, you got to be in America or like in Canada or something, or the UK to matter for you to actually move the needle on technology. And that's completely false. Sweden is not known for for the biggest tech companies on the planet, but Spotify happened in Sweden in a way that displaced Apple and their iTunes. Isn't that interesting, right? An 18-year-old created Facebook. Isn't that interesting? With no access to anything. He didn't have anything special other than the ability to code, which is what we're going to cover in this class, and the ability to have the right attitude and expectations to expect to be able to get that into the world and share it with everyone. The way people pay for stuff today has no bearing on their geographic location when it comes to the top companies in the world. When you pay for Spotify, it does not matter that you're in Sweden. So if it so happened that Spotify was created in Guyana, in Berbice, Guyana, let's say it was created in Berbice, Guyana, and there was a group of people with the know-how to present it to the world through the internet and accept payment through the internet, Guyana could have been the Sweden that produced Spotify, right? So it's very important to have that mindset and that attitude. Now, what's the differentiators? It's knowing how to do stuff. So we're going to cover that. That's my part. Technical track, you're going to have the tools and techniques to build. And the other part is setting the right expectation for yourself and knowing how to think and knowing how to learn, right? That's it. It's know-how and skills. And so we're gonna give you both of those in the course of 8 weeks. And we're gonna do this for as much as we can for the entire region. We're gonna do it my ambition is to do this in Guyana a lot. Hundreds of people should get the attitude and the skills to build value creating software, to leverage the opportunity that artificial intelligence has for us, and be able to take that to market. Because in those hundreds of people, there will be a few of you that create important contributions on a global scale. Global because they're products that are delivered through app stores and the web. The barrier to entry is relatively non-existent, and we're solving the minuscule barrier to energy through this program, the barrier to entry through this program, because we will have the resources to get you live so that the world can see what you've created and that you can prosper from it. So it's a passion project, right? I'm not making any money from this. Denise is not making any money from this. Like, that we're not motivated by, like, you know, whatever, like anything. Like, the win that I want to see at the end of this is to spark a new economic revolution in Guyana, right? And, you know, there's so much excitement about oil. Yeah, look at the top 10 companies in the world and tell me how many of them are oil companies. They're all tech companies. It's kind of crazy. So actually the oil that matters is the oil you're going to learn in this class. And you're going to be able to do way more with this than if you owned your own oil drill. So we got to change the mentality. And so, okay, good. So that's the welcome. We'll talk more. Share this with your friends and family and colleagues and let them know that they should get engaged if they have an interest in technology. But for the next 8 weeks, your focus should be gaining this skill set and endeavoring to do something impactful, right? And so we'll talk about that in great detail. I look forward to meeting many of you individually. Anyone who works hard in this program and creates throughout this program, I am happy to continue to work with on the entire arc of the journey of creating prosperity for yourself and to create impact and create value to benefit this world at the same time. So with that, welcome. And I look forward to our first day. So cool. Thanks. See you soon.